So I guess what we're going to end up doing is I want to drop this whole K-member down so I can actually get the Mustache bar out. First, we're going to have to get the rear end out, which is going to require me dropping this control arm and then dropping this control arm here so the spindles will swing outward. That will in turn get these axles to pull out the rear end so I can get it out of my way. Then this, being that it's at an angle, we're going to have to drop everything down just far enough to where I can just lift it straight up and then pull it out so we can put in our new piece, which is this bad boy. This thing's going to set in there like this and replace this big heavy bolting son of a gun. So that should allow that to swing out like that so I can actually get this axle out.
Plus another perk too is since you're not removing this bolt, it's not really going to mess with your alignment on your rear either.
Exactly. That's kind of the plan. Keep it from really just destroying our alignment and stuff.
What size socket is that you use on the rear diff?
24.
24.
Alright, let's see what this rear diff looks like. Even though we're replacing it with a built TRE rear diff with a new upgraded side cover. Not bad. That is nice and clear.
Yeah, it's actually pretty clean.
That is really clear.
Yeah, it is.
And that is Diaqueen for sure.
Yep. Here comes the waterfall. Oh yeah. Booping on out.
So yeah, the magnet, I mean, very little. I mean, real minor, you know, real minor, nothing severe. So this rear end's in good shape.
Yep.
But I don't think it's going to handle a 7,500 RPM clutch drop.
You might get one out of it.
Maybe one.
On
Maybe.
a good day.
Well, it'll just get easier with the wheels off, probably. Whoop, watch your hand. See if I can get this thing to fucking pop out. There it goes. Let's do this. We're going to do the same thing on this side, and we'll freaking pull the axles out like this one is, and then we'll just drop the rear end straight down, and that'll allow me to just pull the axles right out of it. That'll be a good idea. Done. All right, now we'll jump to what we should have went to begin with.
Yeah. So there's 3 bolts up there that connects the rear diff to the factory Mustache bar, and that's what we just went ahead and got taken care of there. It likes you.
All right. Here, hold out on that. I'm gonna knock this one out.
Reposition.
Coming? Oh, okay. Yeah, hold her right there.
There you go. There she is. And she's out on the side too.
All right. So now we got the back bolts off. We'll just take these two bad boys out, and these 16s. So
The Milwaukee could though.
well, then you just give me your Milwaukee for free, and I'll let you know if it does it or not.
There is no giving, but you could borrow my Milwaukee.
There's rules at my house. Anything that's in my house is mine. So this ought to be interesting because this thing's gonna want to. So
There she is. So there's your difference between the OEM one, and that's on the top one, and then the Buschur one on the low side. So let's take a look and see what we're talking about weight differences here.
all right.
So we'll start with the OEM one first.
£16, 8.8 ounces.
Okay.
All right.
And then the Buschur.
4 pounds, 2.8 ounces.
So quite a bit of weight savings. Dropping about 12 pounds there.
So, heck yeah, dude.
Not a bad unit. You can get them most of your performance places. I know MA Performance sells them. This one came from stmtune.com. I think they have it on their website right now for right around $330 shipped. So $300 saves you about 12 pounds off the rear end of your car. Not bad.
Now the other problem I had when I was putting this thing in is this part right here.
Size makes it quite a bit easier to go back in, it looks like.
Yeah, actually mine wasn't this easy. Mine was like probably one of the first generation styles, so.
Yeah, you've had yours for quite some time.
Yeah,
so.
mine, I ended up having to bend it in a little bit to get it in.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
No, looks like it's a pretty good simple fit there on that one. At least the new ones are.
Sorry part is you're never gonna see this thing.
Right? Sure you will. When it's back up on the jack stands or on the lift, you'll see it.
Let's come down.
What we're trying to do right now is get it so that this hole lines up so we can shove that bolt back through it. There she goes. Put the nut back on you a little bit.
Talk about close-up views.
Right? Getting close and personal. Nothing like getting pure penetration on camera.
That one went right in.
Well, that wasn't even fair. You made that one look too easy. Take it apart, do it again. It's gotta be harder.
Right. Alright, so
Alright.
and then I think it really doesn't move around too much, yeah, so
Yeah.
now let's push this bad boy back up.
Yep. Of course, we're not going to put the rear diff in it because we're sending off the other one to TRE to get rebuilt. So we'll install that differential when it comes back to us. But for the time being, we got to make the car a roller because, well, that's about what we got. So, and that thing is over there.
I love snap-on tools. I would
Right.
never trust a craftsman to do that. Nothing wrong with Craftsman, but I don't know how many sockets I've broken.
Right. There's definitely a true statement to you get what you pay for when it comes to tools. I know some people are going to argue that the Harbor Freight tools will do the job. But
hey,
how...
Dude, that socket only has to work once.
Right.
And if it goes back into the case without being broken, bonus. I get to use it again.
But it doesn't matter what you do, because in 3 months, it's not going to be the same color it was when you bought it.
Yeah. Alright, I got a good torque on those. Where do the tools go, Alan?
Wherever I sit them, mate. Wherever I sit
Back
them.
in the crash cart.
Opinions may vary on that statement.
Back in the crash cart.
No. No.
No. You don't do that around here.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Alright, I'm just going to set these guys in here just to keep them from getting lost or misplaced. I hate it when bolts act like 10mm sockets. Alright. You know what? God, it wouldn't be... Well, maybe I can talk him into it, but... Doing like the lowers that you have?
Yeah.
Because aren't yours this color right here?
Yeah. That's why I was making the comment. Those...
Yeah, because that would match these end links right here, which remind me later on I still got to tighten these jam nuts.
Okay.
Because those aren't tight yet, but
yeah.
That would match, that would actually set this whole color scheme together.
It would. The gold goes... I mean, I might be a little bit different shading, but it's not too far off.
I think that would be a good idea. I'll have to see if he wants to do that. That'll look good.
Yeah, I mean, and they're cheap, like $150 for them.
So I might make an executive decision.
Well, we can always send them a picture too of mine and just say, hey, do you want to do these? They go really, really
then,
good.
What we'll end up having to do is
white lines...
set the eccentric bolt and make sure that we get this line back up and this one line back up.
Just mark it.
They're two totally different alignments.
All right.
Yeah, this car is going to have to go in front alignment once this is all said and done.
This has been marked once before.
Yeah, I know.
You can tell.
Well, look, see the pivot marks right here on this one? You can see where
it's moved.
Yeah, where it's been moved.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that is if they haven't seized themselves up too, because I know when I did mine, I ended up just having to cut the bolt out because it was.
I think
it wasn't going. Downside of having your car on the East Coast for 2 years, guys.
Yep, good old Idaho, dry, non-salty weather.
Yep.
Not that stuff doesn't rust here, but it does take it a little bit longer to get completely destroyed.
True. But when you got the crap roads of West Virginia and the good old salt they put down in the winter.
All right, so that's our install.
Well, basically until it comes back, that's about all we can do on that one.
Yeah.
So we'll get the rear diff back. We'll get it back up in there. Show you guys some footage of what it's going to look like when it's all done and the reinstallation of the rear diff. But until then, pretty much signing off until next time. Say goodbye, Nate. Well, and that wraps up this episode here at Snellfed Performance. We appreciate you stopping by and checking out the channel. Hopefully you give us a like and subscribe for future updates on Mark's Evo, as well as other projects we have down the line. Have a great day, and thanks for coming by.